Admit it. Everyone has that one pair bought under the spell of, okay, it'll pinch a little at first, but I'll break them in. Spoiler, you won't. Blisters, yes. So let's put together a collection of shoes that won't turn every step into a round of the Hunger Games. Sometimes it feels like life is one endless marathon nobody bothered to announce the start of. You rush to work in the morning, then to the store, then, just for 5 minutes, to a friend's place, while your feet quietly protest. And that's when it hits you. A single pair of shoes can either ruin your entire day or save your mood. Poorly chosen shoes are basically a mini-quest with a final boss named Blister. Not everyone wins, but everyone remembers the lesson. And that's when the simple truth lands. Comfortable shoes aren't a luxury, they're a necessity. After all, most of what we do happens standing on two pillars, left and right. Many still think comfortable means boring, as if comfort automatically takes away your right to look good. But times have changed. Stylish footwear has crossed over to the bright side and no longer resembles those intimidating orthopedic clouds we once feared. And really, who decided that everyday shoes must sacrifice themselves for the sake of aesthetics? We've gotten used to fast delivery, coffee to go, and watching shows at 1.5x speed, yet somehow we still tolerate pain for the sake of a pair of heels. It's time to admit, comfort is officially a trend, and arguably the nicest fashion discovery of the decade. But here's the funny paradox. Everyone knows comfortable shoes exist, but almost no one understands why they're comfortable. Some say they're soft. Others, I just like them. In reality, every great pair hides little technical miracles. And when you choose purely by looks, that magic works only by accident. Sound familiar? You buy just-in-case heels, put them on, and suddenly they behave like they're offended by your feet. Or the opposite, a pair you barely noticed becomes your unexpected seasonal favorite. Intuition is great, but it's not the best stylist. Another twist, we all interpret the word comfortable differently. For some, it means feels like I'm not wearing shoes. For others, it's solid support. Some want a springy heel, others prefer a firm sole. There's no universal formula, but there are models that consistently become crowd favorites. And before we get to those, it's important to realize the ideal everyday shoe is a union of looks, comfort, and practicality. It should adapt to you, not force you to endure it. No one leaves home in the morning thinking, let me test my feet's pain threshold today. We all want to move easily, quickly, and without feeling like our toes are working overtime. That's why it's so important to own pairs that never let you down, even on your busiest days. Most people treat comfort as a bonus, but it's the foundation. Spend just one day in uncomfortable shoes and you'll understand. Your good mood expires at the next intersection. Sometimes shoes are your best ally. They support you, help you, never fail you. And sometimes they're like that acquaintance you tolerate simply because you've already shown up together. But you can choose the option that truly takes your feet's side. Comfortable shoes aren't about age, sports, or I've worn sneakers my whole life. They're a ticket to a world where hustle stops feeling like survival and turns into a normal, steady rhythm. Sounds pretty great, right? Now that it's clear comfort is a superpower, let's get to the main thing. Which types of shoes actually work day after day and make life easier? Ready? Then meet the top 5 models tested by time and by millions of feet around the world. We begin with a global legend, lightweight sneakers. Everyone wears them, students, office workers, young moms, athletes, and even those who think sports are a myth. They're the perfect option for days filled with steps and tasks that last until evening. Their magic lies in balance. Cushioning eases impact, soft materials don't press, and modern design goes way beyond the gym. Sneakers now pair beautifully with dresses, trousers, jeans, pretty much anything. Versatility is their superpower. The second star, loafers, shoes that look polished but feel gentle. You can look like you're headed to an important meeting while feeling like you're strolling to a picnic. No laces, no fuss, a structured shape, and a clean silhouette. Loafers save the day when you want to look put together but have zero intention of suffering for it. With so many variations, everyone can find their match. Third place goes to ballet flats. Yes, the very ones that were long considered outdated, but today's versions are a whole new story. Flexible, soft, pleasant to wear, and surprisingly versatile. They don't try to shout. Their strength is in natural ease. Many brands add internal cushioning and supportive insoles, and ballet flats are confidently returning to the top of everyday picks. Fourth model, sandals with proper support, a true lifesaver on hot days. They provide airflow, stability, and a soft step. And they're far from beach-only shoes now. Many styles work great with city and even office looks. Fifth place belongs to hybrids, shoes that borrow a bit of everything: sneaker comfort, city-style polish, and the lightness of an everyday pair. They're made for those who move a lot and want their footwear to keep up. Hybrid models come with smart technologies, cushioning, non-slip soles, anatomical insoles, and fit nearly any situation. And now the big question, why are these models so comfortable? To understand, we need to look inside, where the real superpowers hide. The insole is the quiet hero. It distributes weight, supports the arch, and defines the overall feel. A good insole is like a quality pillow. Invisible, but everything depends on it. Cushioning is your heel's shield. It softens each step, reduces impact, and makes transitions between surfaces nearly seamless. Ventilation is an underrated necessity. Quality materials let your feet breathe, reducing overheating and rubbing. Support is the core of stability. Shoes should stay secure without squeezing. The perfect balance is when you control the shoe, not the other way around. The sole is the foundation. Flexibility, thickness, tread, everything affects how naturally your foot moves. A good sole adapts to you. Materials are the finishing touch. Quality fabrics and leather keep their shape, let the shoe work with your foot, and significantly extend its lifespan. When all of this comes together, you get a pair that makes every step soft, confident, and enjoyable. But even the best shoes won't guarantee a perfect day if you choose them wrong. So here's a mini guide to help avoid the most common mistakes. Try them on for real, not just one step. Walk, speed up, turn, shoes reveal themselves in motion. Your lifestyle is the compass. Do you walk a lot? You need cushioning and lightness. Sit more but move often. Look for solid support. Materials should breathe and adapt. Beauty shouldn't be in conflict with comfort. Support should be firm, not tight. Shoes are a partner, not an obstacle. Flexibility matters. The shoe should follow your foot's movement. Stability equals safety, plus ease. A good sole frees your mind from thinking about every step. Aesthetics aren't a bonus, they're part of comfort. If you love how they look, you'll reach for them more often. And now, the final and most convenient tool, the checklist. Comfort in the first few seconds. If it just needs breaking in, it's not your pair. Stability. Your foot should feel secure. Soft interior, no seams or stiff inserts. Ventilation. Your foot shouldn't overheat. Natural movement. The shoe should move with you. The right size, not smaller, not it'll stretch later. A look that makes you happy. Emotion is half the success. Put all this together, and you become someone who chooses shoes not by they're cute, but by they make my life better. Your feet will thank you. Your mood will too. So next time you're standing in front of a display, just remember this checklist and choose with joy. May your steps be light, confident, and truly comfortable.